Hello, babies. That's right. I'm back with slight modifications to the channel. Also, I will begin to start leaking my Twitter account. So we will be switching over from being STS to being Wrestling X Gaming. That's going to be the new channel name. I'm still going to be Dynamite D, but there's going to be more changes. Here's the problem. I have been making promises that I've been not able to uphold and keep, which is bad for me. So, with that said, following my review tonight, I will be having a much smaller schedule. I will no longer be making promises. I will just be dropping videos as I go, which I've done before, but I want to keep doing it on a weekly basis. We'll see where it goes until I find something that sticks and works, but for the time being, it's what I got to do. So, without further ado, let's get the introduction out the way because I am the Duke of Danger, the Deacon of Destruction. I am the bringer of doom, gloom, everything that goes boom. I'm talking about your shooter reviewer, Dynamite D, baby. And you know what we here to do? We here to talk about Monday Night Cuck, Monday Night Raw. But considering the way things are going, Brad's gonna have to pay me for that one. I'm trademarking that Monday Night Cuck, babies. See, I want to get this out the way. I don't know what the fuck is going on when it comes to Rusev or who he done pissed off or why, but this cucking thing is getting sad. I mean, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, but it's sad. My nigga Rusev don't deserve this. But you know what? It's cool. It'll be fine. So let's go ahead and talk about the show. Dang. It's the final night of the draft. It should be a great moment. Nah, fuck all that. First of all, I don't give a damn about the draft because the only good thing about it is that we're finally going to have lines. I don't care who's on what show. All I care is about what's going to happen after the fact. And I have some comments on some of the picks, and not even just because of the picks, but just because of certain things said about them. But let's move forward because we get the match opening up with the man over here dropping some steam because, let's be honest, she done came in, whooped Sasha's ass again and again, and was supposed to do it again, but unfortunately, she got a little boo-boo. So, she's kind of out of the picture for a while. Whatever. Now, she has to deal with this pest that just can't stay out of her way. I'm talking about the Queen Charlotte. And I don't care about Charlotte's part because honestly, Becky Lynch is all I really cared about at this point because Becky Lynch is the best thing going on in WWE. So we go on to the matchups out. Who's going to get the first pick? And of course, she's not going to lose on her show. Becky gets the win with an all right match. It was cool. It was a decent little opener. Done. Don't need to be done. Let's get this thing kicked off. She's going on a roll. Do I remember the order of the matches? Kind of, sort of. We'll just see how it plays out. But the next match to follow this is the Raw Tag Team I can't talk tonight. The Raw Tag Team Championship between Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, who they don't even get a team name, but you know they've been champions for some time now, versus the War Raiders. I'm sorry, War Machine. Oh, God damn it, Viking Theories. Wait a minute, hold on now. Hold on. Let me twist the hair and get thinking. Viking Raiders. They are the Viking Raiders. All right, cool. My bad, people. It's kind of hard because I found out about the name changes and oh my God, it's just ridiculous. I want to call them War Machine, but you know, WWE and probably just don't want to deal with Marvel, but whatever. You know, it's cool. So, here's how I feel. I feel that this match should not have happened on the Monday Night Raw. We should have had a story developed and we should have had these guys have a match. Honestly, you got something coming up. You got Crown Jewel coming up that probably could have worked. But instead, they decided to have a match on Raw, which means that it couldn't live up to the expectations that it could have. Mind you, it was a good match, and honestly, match of the night, in my opinion, just because there's actually something going on with any slight semblance of a story. But you know what? Hey, it was fine, and it did what it was supposed to do. So now, following the season premiere, post-draft with lines officially drawn, we're going to have the War Raiders basically being the face of Raw's tag team division. Perfectly fine. Cool and dandy. So, what are we going to get from it now? I don't know. I would hope that we don't see title changes. They need to hold on to these belts for some time to actually give the tag division, something. I feel that the main roster needs to unify its divisions, but because of these new drawn lines, we just can't go back to that. So hopefully we get something great, something good coming out of this. So I want storylines. I want the tag teams to actually have something to do and not have petty bullshit. Because you have the OC, you have Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. I would think that's still a thing, but I think that actually they got split up on the draft tonight. I don't even know where the fuck the Usos are at. You know, I would think they might go back to SmackDown, but then again, they could easily come to Raw. Look, point is the fact that, Raw needs to go ahead and get a tag division on point because honestly, there's no interest. There's less interest in the Raw tag division needs to get its shit together, although I feel like there's been less going on with the SmackDown tag division. But let's be honest, with the whole draft season, blah, 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 and no tag division are really getting much love. Who knows? But the way the match ended, because I believe I already spoiled it, we had the Viking Raiders coming out on top of Bobby Roode, boy, and Dolph Ziggler. And the match was solid. It was stellar. The first match, I forgot to say, it was a C. No, I'm lying. It's not a C. It was just average, so it just break down the middle with a B. No good, no bad, just a B. This one, on the other hand, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B plus. It was, it was solid. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up to an A minus because, like I said, no, I know I want to, but I just can't. It feels wrong to give it an A minus because it's just not. It's complicated because obviously there's something going there, but with the way that the Viking Raiders have been being built, it just wasn't good enough to me. It left me lacking, and I just can't go for it. But it was still a good match. You know what? No, I'm lying. We're gonna keep this at a B plus because this was TV quality. It wasn't them at a NXT takeover. It wasn't them at a pay-per-view. This was just a solid B tag match, which there can be great tag matches on TV. The Young Bucks and Private Party proved that last week, but unfortunately, there's just nothing for me. There was nothing for me to go with on Raw. It's honestly the end match qualities tonight were bland to me. Like there's just no flavor, no seasoning. It could be because we're still working out this whole draft thing, but even still, I felt that should have been better. B plus, yeah. So this match was getting B plus, Did what they needed to do. The Raiders are finally really over with the crowd. They came out with the pop, still going on, thankfully, because whatever the fuck WWE's been trying to do it's been a fucking waste. You burning them on enhancement talent does nothing for anybody. So congratulations to the Raiders. So let's go ahead and move on because this is where we start getting these showcase matches because we get, I want to say following this one was, we get Andrade versus Ali. And this is following Andrade. Again, I'm probably off on my orders and I don't really care. Like, it's not worth me really remembering the orders for fucking Raw. It's not. It don't matter. Just know which ones are important, blah, 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 whatever. Crucify me in the comments. Whatever, fight me. So we have Andrade versus Ali. It was a cool little match showcasing both of them. But this was meant to be Andrade's moment. Ali gets a little shine, but unfortunately, the push going for Ali is basically Wayne. He was going to take this L, especially with the fact that following this match, Ali was a second round number 1 pick, I think. Maybe, but it shows why it's great to have him and Selena together, because they just work together as a tandem, and her as the voice, him as the talent, and her also being pretty solid in the ring, even going above and beyond as a manager. That was my deal. Another above average match. I'm gonna give it above average because I had to add a little flavor for Andrade to be that top pick, but unfortunately too quick, so it gets dropped. So we're just gonna leave it at that B. We're gonna leave it at B. I needed more. I felt with a number of these matches, I needed more, and I felt with other matches, they should have cut it. This was a needed more. Now then, following this match is the match that upset me the most. Because after this, we had Aleister Black versus Eric Young. Now then, this is the shit that I'm talking about with WWE. And specifically the main roster when it came down to NXT. Got people from NXT it's like you get a few that get the star treatment, but you get other ones that are being wasted, and it's usually the first runners. It's like when you have it's like the whole thing with having firstborns and then the kids going after. It's like your first child, that's your experiment. That's where you try and get the formula right. The second, third, and everything after, you've kind of got the formula down on how they need to be raised and taken care of. But the first ones, they kind of get whatever. Because Eric Young, in my opinion, has gone from being one of the hot takes from one of the hottest things with NXT with Sanity to coming to the main roster to not even being on TV to Sanity being dismantled. We got Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane going to NXT UK. Nikki Cross breaking off and doing her own thing, losing her craziness. Eric Young lost the beard. And now he has purple trunks. And he gets brought out without even having music? First off, what the fuck has Eric Young been? Eric Young is actually solid in the ring. He might not have been no major in certain promotions, and yes, I know there are some people who feel like him in Impact, he was, the Impact World Champion at one point, so that should give him some love. Yes, it was, although for not necessarily the right reasons. But I'm going to say this. Eric Young is still too good to be treated this way. To come out in a squash match? Without even getting his music shown on TV in some purple-ass trunks. I don't know whose idea it was for him to have these purple-ass trunks. But it's goddamn shame and a mockery to get squashed in a match where he doesn't showcase anything. This was nothing for him. He might as well have been local enhancement talent. Is that what we're going to treat Eric Young as, enhancement talent? Eric, look, on Twitter, I already posted this. I tagged you in it. Dude, go back to NXT. Get the fuck off of Raw and SmackDown. Please go to NXT. That's what you did your best at. Reform Sanity. There's probably a lot of, honestly, Reform Sanity with actual up-and-comers. Maybe actual homegrown WWE talent? Not talent. WWE developmentals. Not guys who have made it or who have already made it in a thing. Start from the literal ground up and resurrect Sanity. Killian Dane is doing pretty well. I like him in Walter's faction. Leave him there. Killian Dane is doing his own fucking thing. He's coming out as his own little monster. Leave him there. Nikki Cross. Take Nikki Cross back. I need her crazy and I don't like what they're doing. Matter of fact, her and Killian are getting married. So that's more of a reason for her to go back to NXT. So take Nikki Cross to goddamn NXT with you. Please. Please. Because you are above the bullshit that happened tonight with Aleister. I'm saying it. I'm sorry. Now then, that was my personal feelings. That's how I feel about it. We're gonna go ahead and slide on to the next segment because a couple of things happened that I want to talk about. Some behind the scenes moments. Now, if you remember the intro, I talked about how this is Monday Night Cuck. Lord, listen. I'm a nerd. I watch hentai. This is NTR. Bruh. Rusev. My G. Please, I hope you are not re-signing with WWE. I pray to God this is them trying to fuck you over before you leave. Do not sign with WWE again. You are above this fucking cuck angle. God. Oh my God. And Bobby. I'm lying. Bobby Lashley, you keep doing your thing. I'm going to be honest. Because I'm going to put another post out later. Brazzers, if you are smart, you will take this concept and make a goddamn video out of it. Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lana was getting a massage. Bobby Lashley comes up and he just sneaks up. I don't even think Rusev was on the show tonight. He might have been in a dark match or something. Like, bruh. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart, because Lana looking like she getting dug out with the biggest anaconda of the Lord. Big old swole Bobby Lashley just over here rubbing up on your wife, bruh. Bruh, listen, I don't know what their personal sex life is like. If they actually got something going on like this and that's why they cool with this whole angle, hey man, live your kinks. I'm finna freaky shit like that too. I'm just saying, no kink shaming on this channel, not at all. But goddamn, stop cucking Rusev. Leave Rusev alone. I better be getting a good ass feud out of this. Because if I get a half-ass bullshit ass feud that kind of burns up in about a month, I'm done. I'm at my wits end with you, WWE. And Paul Heyman. Wait. Brock Lesnar got drafted to SmackDown, which is weird, the fact that both of the main title champions tonight got drafted on their respective titles. So, on their respective shows. So, why wouldn't they be like top picks? After this video, I'm gonna address that too. Whatever. Following this match, I want to say, who do we have? We had Shelton Benjamin versus Ricochet. It was kind of cool, Honestly, Benjamin in his heyday versus Ricochet would have been an amazing fucking match, possibly 5-star caliber. But seeing it tonight, I feel like they can actually make some magic happen in the ring. Problem is that WWE just with this whole showcase match bullshit is just not enough. Luckily, Benjamin didn't get squashed. But as an old-time vet, I honestly feel like he should take up the position that Angle should have been as a gatekeeper. But also, still remember, he is very much capable of being in the mid card. Like, we don't, honestly, utilize Benjamin a little more, because Benjamin still has a good ways to go. And honestly, after all these years of being in the business, still be able to go into high caliber, I feel like he should get at least an opportunity to hit that, to be upper mid card and maybe even above. Hell, he probably can go ahead and get another Intercontinental title reign or US, although I figured it would be better for him to go Intercontinental. But no, he's on Raw, so it would be the US title. But shit, that can work in my opinion. He can do it, and hell, he can basically go even for the main title, because now that he's older, he's aged, he's a little bit more grizzled. He can definitely have the attitude and mindset while still having the actual skill in the ring to go for a main title. There are actual guys on this roster that can actually come off as feasible threats for champions that can be giving you more compelling matches. But WWE, I don't know if it's simply because of your style or what the fuck you got going on, but y'all need to get these switches up. Hopefully, because of the brand split, they can focus on these things and the strengths of their guys without just necessarily pushing the brand new toys, but actually the ones that still hold a good bit of value, even if it's just to build but still show that they can work. But I digress. That was a solid ass match. And I just realized that I didn't give grades to my last couple matches, but that's because what the fuck do you want me to do with squash? With Andrade, I want to say that was an average showing, B. With Alistair, honestly, I love Alistair, and it's not on Alistair. It's literally just because of the barrel of Eric Young. This gets a C. Because Alistair is already great, but you did not give him the opportunity to show why he was good. That match gets a fucking C. Honestly, a C minus. It wasn't trash, so I'm not gonna give it a fucking D, but it's borderline. That was C minus. That was the lowest point to me, just in regards of weight of what they are doing to somebody else that could actually come off as a viable talent. And then it was apparent, and then he was quote unquote drafted off screen. What kind of bullshit is this? Let me see what else? Because I know I'm missing some stuff. Oh yeah, because following that we had Buddy Murph versus Cedric Alexander. Now, first of all, those two like the goddamn stage. On many occasions, I would say they have done match of the night at different shows. Two of the best coming from 205 Live. And this match just doesn't live up to what the hype should be. Like, if you want to showcase, they need to be actually showing, but obviously it's not a main event, and WBE style does not fit such a show of talent. So, you know, there you go. You get some nice spots, but you see this yawning? This is how I felt because I just didn't feel it. Granted, the match is still good. I'm gonna be honest. B plus. It gets a B plus, but the problem is just that we've seen it a lot, and this just doesn't live up to any point of it. Even if it's supposed to be a showcase, it's just so disappointing. So, you know, we got to let that go. Behind the scenes, we get the Street Profits. Street Profits is going to Raw, which is fine. They're actually going to be on a show now. Thank you. Problem? Well, not even a problem. We get them getting jumped by the OC. Like jump, like they getting jumped into something. Like they just got jumped in a Raw. Like, for those of y'all who like to be in BT Elite, that was basically your where do you think you're going moment, you know? They got jumped in on Monday Night Raw. So now we're gonna have the OC. Whoo, that's nasty. We're gonna have the OC versus, and I don't think it's officially confirmed, but they're coming for that ass. It's gonna be the OC versus the Street Profits and a mystery partner. Now, I don't know who the partner is. I'm assuming it's somebody black as hell, just because, you know, production was good. But who could be the person that they're gonna team with to go up against AJ Styles? Who could it be? If I was a gambling man, I would probably say Ricochet. Just a guess, you know. I wonder just who could actually fit their particular style, their flair and finesse. Although Ricochet doesn't have the confidence and the swag that he needs to for that role at the moment. But, you know, hey, it's fine. Let them go ahead and light up a match. That's a main event right there. Just let them go. You know, and then following that, we get final match of the night. We get, hold on, people, wait a minute, because this is bothering me now. We get match of the night, which is going to be the Kabuki Warriors versus, and I have my thoughts on this, Natalya and Lacey Evans. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Because the Kabuki Warriors already had a random role switch going from faces to heels in a match against a presumed heel in the face tag member, but, you know, it's whatever. But now we have Lacey Evans and Natalya on good terms. Now, I understand it, you know. Natalie's reason being, you know, if she's gonna have a tag team, that if she's gonna pick a mission partner, she should pick somebody who, you know, who she feels can fight along, who can go to a level, which Lacey Evans can. She's gotten far better than she had been for the past, I don't know, year or so since she's been on the main roster. Problem being is that I felt like this was more of a showing for Lacey Evans than an actual actual match for the belts. I don't know if it was for the belts or not, but it didn't fit right. It just felt forced. And then again, only for Evans to get her shine, which I guess that's cool, that's fine and all, but whew, this match was a ugh. I don't know. I mean, I would feel like there was some promise for it, but it just kind of fizzled and it went on too long, in my opinion. You know, and then like it's nice to see that, you know, Asuka's on a mean streak again, but this wasn't the match. Those weren't the opponents. I honestly felt like Lacey Evans and Natalya will bring it down, because I don't feel like the Kabuki Warriors can go at it the way they kind of should. Although the one thing I will praise is a smart ending. Because, you know, Kairi Sane was going to the top. She was going to go for the insane elbow. But Asuka hit the tag. The ref actually saw it. She dropped down, let Kairi go. Now then, Kairi hits the ground, whatever, turns, doesn't connect. Lacey Evans hits her with the women's right. And Kairi sold the shit out that women's right. But Asuka comes in with the roll up. 1, 2, 3. Bam, that's it. They keep the belts, I believe. Smart. And then also goes to the point where I'm saying this is more or less a showing for Lacey, especially when she got the hot tag in. and was kind of like running rush out on both of them. This was meant for Lacey Evans more than it was meant for Natalya. But you know, whatever, it's just fine. The Kabuki Warriors on Raw now, but it is said that they will still go in between Raw and SmackDown. I'm fine with that. That's perfect. So we can still keep these belts. Although it doesn't tell me nothing about NXT, but I think that oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, these damn belts. NXT don't need it. And also NXT has the Cruiserweight Championship is officially NXT. So I don't know if we're gonna get a WWE new Cruiserweight belt, or what the hell is gonna happen with that, because you do still have Cruiserweight guys, and you should give them something to go for. But I don't know, man. I'll probably go ahead and do a sit down record and about my thoughts on it late on the weekend or something like that. But before we end the night, we get a showing by Bray Wyatt, which is meant, you know, to go toward start building for the Crown Jewel match. Which, oh my god! So we're gonna have Seth Rollins in the double match. He's gonna be in the Hulk Hogan v. Flair 5-on-5 tag match. Impact. And then he's gonna have a match later on against The Fiend. If he don't fucking lose that damn belt at Saudi Arabia, I'm done. But to explain how this went, he went to, you know, Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse, beat up Bray, you know, looked away. Bray popped back up, was like, Seth, why are you doing this to me? Oh! Beat him the fuck down, burn his table, put on the wall, disrespect. So I guess now we're starting to see that Seth is dangerous. He's snapped. He's going to the same level as Fiend. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Seth Rollins is still born. I don't care what you're saying. And honestly, that's all I want to do, because this show was a B-. This is a B- show, honestly. I want to give it a C+, but it wasn't that bad. There were still some parts that I enjoy. I'm still enjoying I'm still enjoying / I'm sad by the Monday Night Cucking angle, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Just see I gotta see where this goes now. It's out of my hands. But the show itself is a B-. You know, I really wasn't fond of the excessive celebrities having their inputs for the show. This is really just a show for WWE's money more than anything else, and their need to have the excessive star power, which was unnecessary. All these people who I honestly doubt actually watched the product, like the dude off of oh my god, whichever financial channel he's on, like, I don't know, maybe Fox Marketing or whatever the fuck that bullshit was. Al Roker and, you know, Willie Geist with Good Morning America and whatnot. It was unneeded. Oh yeah, and the whole freaking contract signing between Braun and Tyson Fury. I don't care for Tyson Fury. I honestly want Deontay Wilder to whoop his ass next year. Facts. Because goddamn it, if he gets that ass touch, his ass is going down. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about him and Braun, which I don't necessarily care for. Tyson Fury, he has the personality for wrestling. He has hands that can beat a brawler, but I don't want him in wrestling. And here's the thing, because Braun broke the table, you know, monster, my man. But Tyson Fury, he comes out and breaks a pin, and then he's like kind of laughing, turning around, walking away. First of all, that shit only works. That's stuff that will only work for being the elite. The WWE crowd cannot handle that type of comedy. Shame on you. But yeah, you know, it was an okay show, just not my cup of tea on the lower end. And honestly, I'm glad this fucking draft thing is over. I'm actually curious to see who are the free agents that have not been signed. Maybe if Eric Young is one of them, send his ass to NXT. I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious. I don't know if Nikki Cross got picked, but send her ass back to NXT too. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. The video's going on longer than I intended to, and these long ass videos don't do me no favors, but I'm not editing shit because I'm coming at you raw. So, with that being said, y'all have a good ass night. Please show me some love. Follow me on Twitter, and hopefully I can get Twitter to come and get me more views. I want to start celebrating once I start hitting some numbers. I actually just found out that I have 17 subscribers. So this is, great, because I was actually feeling pretty down because I noticed that my last few videos ain't really been getting any views, but I got another subscriber. So that literally brings me 3 away from 20. I don't know. Also, with the channel, we're going to be going, you know what? I'll drop another video to explain what I'm doing with the channel. Anyway, y'all have a good one. It's your boy, Dad on my D. Y'all have a good night. Peace.